Okay, let Grandma show you how she makes some of her potato salads. And this is one that's quick and easy. Um, I used 4 or 5 of these big, I think it was 5, of these big red potatoes. And I washed them and cut them up and then just covered them with water. And then also I added salt. It helps the potato to have a better flavor, and also it helps the potato to cook quicker. Just like you would put on if you're boiling eggs or something, you would sprinkle salt over the shell while they're boiling, so it helps the shell it helps them to cook better. But anyway, and I put it on, mine is a medium high, so let me get the ingredients and show you what I will be using. Okay, I'll be using the mayonnaise, mustard, black olives, and pickles. So, yeah, and there's several different ways I make my potato salads. Sometimes I use the green olives. Sometimes I don't, but I do not use onions or eggs. And the reason is because your potato salad will last longer in the refrigerator if you do not use those things that perish quicker. Eggs and onions, of course. So, okay, let those potatoes get to boiling and cook, and then Grandma will show you how she does it. Okay, I've already started cutting up some, but I wanted to show y'all how easy they are to slice. Oops, let me see if I can get this right. Um, just slice them like that. I don't do the chunks because this way people that do not want, like one of my grandchildren doesn't like the black olives, I can just, you know, he can pick them out. Okay, now let's get to the pickles. And these are kosher, non-brand, but I cut them up to be about that size. Another reason so they can pick them out if there are too many pickles or they don't like them. I get the little spears, the dill spears. Okay, I'll finish this and get right back to y'all. Another conservative thing I wanted to show y'all was, you know how we cut the ends of these off, the pickles sometimes because they are too hard or something? Well, I cut them off and I put them back in the jar because eventually at the end of the month have to use those little pieces for to mix it up a chicken salad sandwich or I don't eat tuna fish anymore, but something like that. So that's a good conservative. You'll have plenty of them by the time your jar gets done of them little ones. And believe me, they come in handy at the end of the month to use. They're not too hard by the time if you're hungry. So I'm using probably about 6 of these spears. Um, it depends on how many potatoes, how many pickles you like. It's to your choice. So, and also I'm not using the whole can of these olives. You know, I used about half a can. That's another to each your own or whatever you say. Your choice. So, they're boiling up pretty good. It won't take them long. You just use a fork to see if they're, tender or not. You don't want them too tender like you're going to make mashed potatoes because this is going to be a potato salad. But you don't want them too raw and hard either. Okay, my potatoes are done, and I think I did overcook them a little bit because, but I wanted those peelings to be good, done. So, but anyway, and leave them in the chunks. You're not going to have mashed potatoes. So, let's see how much mayonnaise it's going to take. Big old tablespoon coupon on this side. I don't really measure everything. On this side, let's see. And on this side, well, Anyway, and then Grandma's going to put the mustard in. You just squirt it. Oh, God, I should have shook it up. Now that I don't like that watery stuff. Just put you lots of mustard in there. And then just mix it up. Fold it in. Don't mix it because your potatoes are going to fall apart. You do want them chunky a little bit because I'll show you. Let me get this all mixed up because I can't hold the phone and mix it. Okay, I got it folded all together, and you see how some of my potatoes have not lost their shape. It's not going to be potato salad, but sometimes we do like the mushy potato salad. My mother used to make it that way, and it was really good. Of course, we can't get it like our mothers, but I started making it this way because of my husband. Uh, he was from up north and he liked it this way. But believe it or not, his ex-wife is the one that taught me how to make it because and she was the sweetest thing. She taught me a lot um, about things that he liked, but a lot of things your taste buds change. So this was one of the things he never changed. His taste buds never changed. He always liked it. Okay, now the mustard has a lot of sodium in it, so I wouldn't suggest too much salt, just a little dash, but you can do it by taste, and see. But, okay, let's go ahead and put our pickles in there, and then our olives, and we're just going to fold that, okay? Easy. Grandma's trying to fold it and hold the phone. I had a little stand, but it broke. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's all folded up in there. And now I'm going to put it over into a dish, a clear glass bowl with a lid, and, dress it up, and I'll show you that. Okay, we have it in our glass dish. It's going to make it look good if you have company or even if you don't, just for your family. And then, of course, you have to sprinkle. Wow. Look how big those holes are. Grandma didn't need to put that much. Just lightly sprinkle it on there to make it look fancy. But it also does bring out the taste. So, and then I like to eat my potato salad warm. A lot of people, like theirs cold, so it'll be your choice. Put it in the refrigerator, and that will stay good for probably about 3 to 4 days. And because it doesn't have the onions or the eggs in it. Okay,